Welcome back to the channel. For today's video, I'm going to be going over my best purchases of 2024, and I genuinely wanted to narrow this down to my top 10 items because there's so many things like I obviously loved and can justify when it comes to a purchase. These were some of the best purchases I made last year, and looking back on what my best purchases were the year before helps me really prioritize what I want to have on my buying list for this year, what things I kind of want to step away from, what I'm good on. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa Lenore. I do lifestyle, fashion, and travel content. So if you like the vibe here, please hit that subscribe button as well as notifications bell so that you know I post new videos. And let's get started. Hi, do you want to help me with the video? Hello, everyone. Okay, if you want to stay here, you can lie down here. Okay, number one is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. If you are a content creator, this is so amazing for your content, either vertical format or landscape format. It is also really great if you are a more shy vlogger because it is so compact. It made filming my travel vlogs and regular vlogs so much easier. I also started to really use it for filming content for even just Instagram and my reels, and it really has helped a lot. So if there is one camera I can recommend for a video content creator, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is amazing. And I feel like a lot of companies have realized how incredible this camera actually is, and there are now so many accessories for it. I actually just ordered a bunch from Ulanzi, and I'm hoping it arrives before my first trip of the year so that I can utilize it and show you guys how it works. If you are not interested in getting a mic or the DJI mic and you have another mic you'd like to use, then you don't need the creator combo packet. There's tons of other accessories that you can get off of other stores. I've been seeing deals at Sam's Club or Costco. At least that's what I've seen on TikTok. So in case anyone was interested, definitely check it out. Next on my list is my closet renovation, and I love how this space turned out so much. I've been on the fence with this space for so long. Truth be told, Marco and I didn't plan on staying here for as long as we have. We thought this would be our starter home for a few years and then we would move on to something else. But with the way the market is, we're not gonna get an interest rate that we got this house for. And knowing that we are very happy with our neighborhood, we have all of our favorite things around us, and this is just the right amount of space for us. So now I am shifting towards really just making this space our own because it was very builder grade when we first moved in. So I feel like last year I did a lot of home things that have been on the list for years, but I genuinely really love how this closet turned out, and I think it just really elevates the look. Granted, I loved those IKEA cabinets for years, but it was time to move on, and I just love this so much. Speaking of home things, another thing that I'm so glad we didn't put off anymore was mounting the Noguchi lights, and these lights are not super cheap. They can definitely be an investment. I am a Noguchi Museum member, so there's a discounted price on it, but we also needed to hardwire and install one of the fixtures. And while we did this, we also had some other electrical work around the house. I have no regrets over the home renovations that we finally did last year, and it really just helped me fall in love with our home all over again. And it's really nice to see how much it has evolved because this past November was actually our 5-year anniversary since we closed on this house, and it's just been really nice to see how it has grown and evolved with us over time. Next is going to be all of our trips, and I know this, I'm kind of generalizing the category, but not a single regret for any of the trips that we took last year or the money that we spent on those trips. We loved going to Japan with friends. We loved being able to take Wade to Paris, even just like taking more tropical trips because I was never much of a beach gal, but I've learned to just, be able, but now I'm just like, let's try and do one beach or tropical trip a year. And the more that I've traveled, the more I obviously have been able to share travel vlogs, and I just genuinely have loved being able to do that. There are some trips that I have in mind for this year, nothing super set in stone. Some stuff is set in stone, but I'm excited to continue some travel diaries for 2025. Next, we're going to go over some fashion items. And first one is going to be the Birkin 25. And this bag was my only quota offer of last year. I had this on my vision board. I knew it was a little bit delusional because I wasn't really going in to shop with my sales associate. I kept my shopping at Hermes pretty light. And so when the call came to go pick up this bag, it was amazing. And I'm so glad that I finally got this. I genuinely have fallen in love with my silver hardware and palladium hardware with my accessories. And I'm just so glad that I was able to get this bag last year. I am pretty much set in terms of shopping at the boutiques. There's nothing really I'm eyeing. Another bag that I want to mention that I really, really, really love, and it's more recent. I was between mentioning the Birkin 25 or the Margot, but the shoulder Margot is amazing. And this is a lesson to me that I really am just a shoulder bag girl. I like to have my hands free. I get overstimulated if it's on the crook of my arm or just in my hands and there's no other way to carry it. So I am really happy with the bag purchases that I made last year. Next is going to be my Miu Miu sneakers. And these were very impulsive. I know they're trendy. I know that, I might not love them forever, but I've gotten so much use out of these that it was a really worthwhile purchase for me. Next is going to be my Spinelli Kilcullen rings. And I love these so much because they are perfect for just kind of elevating your look. And I tried to limit how much I was shopping in terms of clothing. I was able to work with a lot more brands, so I did get new things in my closet through work. But in terms of my actual shopping for clothing, I feel like I just tried to really shop from my own closet. And that's something I really want to work on even more this year. So accessorizing has been a great way to really just switch things up. But the Spinelli Kilcullen rings are so beautiful. They used to just have like a small showroom in New York, and now they have a full-on store. So if you are in New York, definitely recommend you check them out. They have so many amazing rings. I've converted a couple of friends to being Spinelli Kilcullen fans, and so I'm really happy about that. Some days I want to wear like a lot of rings, some days I don't. So I feel like my style and jewelry is like shifting a little bit. Next for clothing are probably going to be barrel jeans because I was able to wear these so much. And I generally loved how these silhouettes turned out. They're so comfortable, and I'm just over wearing things that I don't feel good in or feel like I have to squeeze myself into. I sized up 1 or 2 sizes in some of these pairs because I think it just worked out a little bit better. Barrel jeans tend to hit around the ankle, but I prefer them to be a little bit longer. I know that I'm going to be able to style them a little bit more. What's also really great about the barrel jeans is that you can wear layers underneath it because there is so much room, and you can easily style them with Uggs so that you can stay warm. So I think it's a great piece to have in your wardrobe if you experience winters and you tend to get cold. So thank you to barrel jeans, even though that didn't come into the picture until like around the summer, I want to say. Ooh. Last but not least is going to be my Contax camera. I really want to incorporate film photos with my travels. I still have to develop the ones from Japan and the holidays. I'm really hoping that I can get some good shots as I travel more this year, and even just kind of working on photography a little bit more. But that is pretty much it for my favorite purchases of 2024. The one thing that is on my list for 2025 is a bathroom renovation. And so I really need to find a contractor in our area that's going to do good work, because I would love to just kind of get the ball rolling in case it will take some time to get on their schedule. And I know these things can cause delays. What we're really happy about is that at our house we have 2 full bathrooms, so we can renovate one at a time and not be without one. So that is pretty much it. Let me know in the comments down below what your best purchases were for 2024, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.